Welcome, Taurus. This is a general reading for the month of December. Hope you're doing good. So I'm doing a reading based on the 12 houses of astrology. Now, if you don't know what those are, I can guide you through those, so don't be afraid. I did do a fair amount of shuffling beforehand, so I won't do too much. Taurus, December 2017. Alrighty, now first I start with the 12th house here. This represents unconscious drives that want to come out, and we have the Fool here, so this means that overall there's a sense of carefreeness or innocence that wants to come out. Could be searching for yourself, some aspect of yourself that you want to express. And here in the 5th house of self-expression, we have the 6 of Coins. So there's great things to be expressed or to show and to share. Now, 1st house, the Hermit, also associated with our 6th house here. So this 1st house represents us and how we see ourselves, our sense of self. So this is a very internal card going inward. So we could be feeling that way for this month. It could be also in relation to work in some way. With the Page of Coins in our 6th house, this is kind of an innocent approach towards work or even school matters. Could be health as well. Maybe we're contemplating our health in some way. Now, the balance to our 1st house is our 7th house here, 4 of Coins. So this represents relationships, so we could be isolating ourselves again even further from anyone else, really. We could be holding back from something that we might want to say that we think would be good, but we're reluctant to. So 2nd house here of internal values and structure, also materialism, which could be further expressed by our 10th and 6th house, is 8 of Coins in reverse. So this is perhaps giving up before something has been completed. So across from that, we have 8th house of transformation, of another coin card. So we have a lot of earth energy this month. So this could be health related. So 8th house is most often associated with transformation, pain, transmutation of some form of energy. So 5 of Coins here, so you could be feeling externally like there's a lot of things holding you back in a material sense. Maybe we're rough on finances right now and we're just coming short of what we need to accomplish for the month. Now, 3rd house of our environment, the way we communicate with that environment, also internal perceptions or personal perceptions of the environment. We have eight of Swords in reverse. So this is coming to a realization about something in our environment. Maybe we're living too lavishly, Here with our first house, we're kind of stepping back an 8th house. So maybe even perhaps you feel like you have a lot and you wish to share it, but you have no one to share it with. That's also another story arc, perhaps. Now, 4th house of internal security, emotional security. This is where we go to seek internal security. So the Empress is here in reverse. So that says to me that you're feeling reluctant or distant again from something in the home. Now, across from the 4th house, the 10th house, we have the King of Cups here in 10th house, so in reverse as well. So this could be an actual person, could be family, could be also work related. 10th house is associated with career and our jobs. Now this person is kind of holding resentment or anger and using that to kind of manipulate you in some way, perhaps. And this is making you feel uneasy, even though you might have things to share and to give. They're not really having any of it. They don't want any part of it. Now, across from our 3rd house is our 9th house. This is places we go to learn, travel, school, also religion. 3 of Wands in reverse here, so we're kind of losing focus on what we're learning externally, or maybe this is happening at work, and that's obviously an issue here. So I'm gonna draw a clarifier here for our 9th house. So why is 3 of Wands in Taurus's 9th house? Please clarify. Okay, so 7 of Wands is just shown in reverse. So this is indecisiveness. So we're not sure what we want to learn or what's most important, even in this very moment, to learn about. You could be just mulling over events that have transpired, something that you've learned, perhaps about this individual at work. Now, in the 11th house, though, of large groups, organizations, also relationships with friends on a general level, overall, we have the 4 of Cups. So this is feeling dissatisfied with what we have, and that's across from our 5th house of things we want to share. So again, this is the perhaps we're missing a friend or someone who we want to share this excitement with, this abundance that we have. It could also be art related, so maybe you've created something beautiful in your eyes and nobody really wants to take a look at it, or nobody sees the relevance that you see it in, and this is kind of bringing you awareness about something related in the field and making you go inward and distant from anyone or everyone, even perhaps. And this again comes full circle back to the Fool, so unconscious drives that want to come out. So this is an innocent energy. This 5th house here of self-expression. That's who we are as an individual, and that's unique. That's a beautiful thing, and the Fool is kind of a part of that. And even if it's art related and you've expressed something, or you found something that you enjoy to express, that's a part of you, and that's for you, maybe perhaps only for you as well. That can bring yourself happiness and wholesomeness, even if it doesn't bring you money. It may, perhaps, because we have the Page of Coins here in 6th house. So this could turn out to be lucrative, possibly, and I suggest you explore that further, whatever it is, art related or not. Be okay with that. Find it can bring you happiness, even though maybe in this moment right now it's not, and you might feel like you have nothing, when in actuality you do. You have a lot to offer. And it's kind of getting out of this rut of feeling like you don't have anything and that you're lacking some skill or ability. But even then, most of the time, it doesn't come down to skill. It comes down to your determination and willpower to say what you want to say, because that's when you hear, those are the people that are heard, those who have confident voices, who continuously try to pursue what they want and to express themselves, no matter what anyone else says. And if that's the case, then maybe listen to what they have to say. But there's no need to distance yourself from what you enjoy, as long as it doesn't harm anyone else in the process, of course. But don't allow them into your inner circle. Don't allow them to affect you in a negative way, because you have a lot to offer, and that's a wonderful thing. And it's almost youthful. It's very youthful. The Fool is of a naive, youthful card. So there's nothing wrong with that. Mistakes are made, but that's part of learning experience. So that concludes the reading for this month. Like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed. We'll see you next month.